guide video. In this video, we are going to be going through one of the most interesting commanders in Starcraft. To co-op none other than Infested Admiral Stukov. If you like this content, do like, subscribe, and offer me for the Zergling. He's a Zerg. It's in the law. Nom 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 nom. Alright, so what we'll be doing is I'm going to be giving you a basic guide on how to play Infested Admiral. I'm still working on these two. And this would be a mineral into gas approach, a mixed army. So let's get to it. We're here with Banco and the party. So again, thanks for coming on. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the ride of the video. Alright, so the way that I see to see Stukov, at least in this mode, is more of a... It's having his barracks as an artillery piece. And using them to shell the enemy with his zombies. But we will also be building up a core force of Diamondbacks later into the game.
We're in it deep, commanders.
This honestly was one of the hardest commanders to figure out how to play, because it was so difficult to figure out like what is the gas to the gas to middle balance that you want to try and hit. Move this a bit closer. Okay, so what you should do is you should buy a bunch of SCVs, but on 14 get an overlord so that the moment the overlord pops, you can continue popping out SCVs. Now, this build, by the way, is we're not going to go for infested bunkers. Instead, we're going to be focusing on infested barracks. Later, going into factory, well, mostly factory and diamondback. That said, we're not going to be going into air. We're not going bunkers. There will be separate dedicated videos on different procedures specifically to handle that. Right, we can get 2 Rexes off the bat. And continue just, you know, picking up. Make sure your SCVs go back here. We're going to be completely foregoing our gas until we hit 21. Then we'll start taking our gases, balanced against when we need to take our expansion. But the thing about Stukov is that he is one of
an enemy attack inbound.
Possibly the least oh, I need to get a overload. Possibly the least by far gas dependent commanders out there. Alright, let's sort out that. See, again, we're still not getting gas. I definitely need to get one more overlord because I'm gonna get supply blocked again. And let's unleash what we have with the horde. That should coincide with the attack wave.
It seems
a little bit of micro.
Today.
Few more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Unleash this.
Seems my structure requires more infestation.
We're absolutely fine.
Massacre, bloodbath, carnage,
Yeah,
butchery.
whatever. Get more of these guys. Ironically, they're using the choke point too. Alright, let's set the zombies up north. Get this. Alright, now we're at a point that we're actually going to be getting our gases. We're going to be getting 2 gases. There is a build that you can get 1 gas right off the bat and start taking up, but after playing and experimenting a lot with it,
Spawn more overlords.
like personally, I don't really see it. I'm like, why not just like get the minerals, get the expansion, then get the gases? Oh, you can get
I will not let you down.
so gas speed today. By the way, if you're playing in a party or with a team, you can actually negotiate to blow up your gases right here, so that you can afford and you can focus on.
There's something in the way of that.
It's gonna be closer to their base. As it. Okay, that's done. That's done. We can get this. This is still researching. This is
Sending
fine.
you the location of your main objective. Now
Right,
that
that's
void
done.
shard needs to
We
be
now
destroyed
back up.
post-haste,
Yep, you can take those
commanders.
gases. We genuinely don't need them.
Smash it to pieces, Mecha Swarm! The bad guys are coming!
Okay, we can
I
get
hope
this
he
upgrade.
Energies at full
We
capacity!
get an eBay.
So you have
It's
no
still on 2
excuse not
Rex.
to. What do you lack in minerals? You
Ah,
make a
by the way,
pork
here's the
jar.
thing. What I'm gonna do, okay, you can send the apocalypse out or whatever you want. If you have still tech up and you don't have them, don't worry. The reason I haven't is that I
You're
tend to
zerging
take the
out
approach
extra
that you
terrifying.
should hold one in reserve at least for all types of emergency situations. This is more when you're playing on the mutations, for example. Again, with supply block. No.
Spawn more overlords. I always wanted to say that.
Again, we don't actually need additional racks at this precise moment, simply because we kind of already have enough.
Prepared for launch.
Okay, we're getting our upgrades nicely. Now the Alexandra is going to go up cooldown. And I'm not going to waste the Alexandra on this. Rather, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a sacrificial SCV out, reach the enemy front lines, and... Oh, come on. Closer. Okay, great. Unleash the Alexandra.
Mutation
Sure
complete.
blows up
Basically,
pretty,
just
doesn't
throw it
it?
at them for
The enemy will
the
summon more soon.
zombies.
Guaranteed.
That's
Multiple
fine,
void
that's
shards
fine.
are active
This
on
is
the
on the
field.
way.
Eliminate them with extreme prejudice.
Okay, push out the Sire
You're
a bit
zerging
more.
out extra terrifying.
Very clever.
Micro this a little bit, but honestly not too much. Again, the reason I do this is because I want to keep the apocalypse on standby in case something really, really bad happens. This is something that is a bit more indicative when you play on higher difficulties, Brutal Plus and the
army
like,
hasn't
where you
counted the
need
enemy.
units now. The thing about Stukov's units is that the zombies are always on a timer, so they're not sustainable, right? You kind of need to use them as an aforementioned cannon.
The other guy is
Move
attacking
this
you.
as well.
That hardly
Oh, I
seems
made a
fair.
mistake. Never mind. To the front line. And now we start teching up. It's basically a cannon, right? Where you like load money into it, and when you're ready,
Your
you
allies
unleash
are
the
having all
horde
the
at
fun
the
over
enemy.
there.
Again, a lot of other builds. We're completely ignoring bunkers in this one. But we are
The
now going
enemy
to be
is on
getting
the way,
a
little
factory.
buddies. Get out there and say hello.
Okay, this is done. Get the next upgrade.
Our allies are getting into trouble again.
Unleash another round of the horde. Like, again, should I unleash it? Nah, I'm gonna assume Gary's gonna be fine. Yep, the horde's gonna be here. But if I needed to, I could have sent out the apocalypse. And I'll probably send it out during the next thing. Oh, this is so dead.
Mutation complete.
Now, the other thing you can do if you have a lot of money, let's sneak it over here, is that you can start building
You're
command
zerging
centers
out
to help with the
extra
spread of creep.
terrifying.
But let's get some of these. We're almost certainly going to get supply blocked because I've not been doing too good a job. Get this upgrade. Ah, this is done. That's important. Back goes to the front line. This guy
That
goes
fight
here.
cost me quite a few forces.
So what you always want to be doing in general, but again, it depends on the specific map and if you're playing mutation, is that you want to keep your buildings a little bit closer to the front. In part because if the enemy attack wave comes
That unit
later,
has
and you'll see
mutated
this,
into
you can
something even
unleash the
more
infested
unpleasant.
structures. But also, the closer they are to a target,
Your ally is being attacked.
the more time they will have in order to reach the target. Right, as you can see, there. Oh, this is. Oh, there's the DT in there. Doesn't
Don't
matter.
just stand there. Shoot
Get one of
back.
these. Alright. Now here's the thing. What we'll be doing with
You've
all this
neutralized
gas,
another
apart from
void
buying
shard.
upgrades,
Well
that
done.
we will be getting.
Is there anything my buddies can't do?
Our
Here's the thing,
allies
you
are getting into
actually,
trouble again.
You can actually buy like +2/+2 without even getting that, but we're gonna get that anyway. Let's get a few more. Knock down this damn emitter. Is this done? Nope, still under construction. So what I'll be doing aside from that is I'll be making a
Your
small
ally is
force
being
of
attacked.
diamondbacks.
And another void
The
shard
reason I want to
crumbles
do
into
that is
dust.
because,
Well done, Commanders.
again, okay, like
That's
right now,
simple, but
enemy attack wave,
welcome
let's unleash
victory.
the horde, fire the
The
cannon,
bad guys are getting closer.
and send them out.
Numerous void shards detected. We need to destroy them ASAP.
And let's say you're playing on a mutation that, you know, an enemy attack wave comes up here, aggressive deployment, or void
Mutation
respawn.
complete.
Here, you do want that,
Our allies look like they could use a
that
hand.
more permanent force of diamondbacks.
Our allies are getting into trouble again.
as
Chimera's
in
pirates
mobile
are taking
force.
advantage
Ah,
of the
perfect, one of
chaos to
these
steal
things.
precious resources.
Here we
Shoot
knocked
those
that out. The
traitors out of the
zombies should
sky
be
if
able
you
to double
can.
back and head in that direction. This thing done?
Drop everything. Your units are getting
Okay,
killed.
let's see. Can we get a bit closer?
Your allies are having all the fun over there.
Unleash the apocalypse. Again, there's no point having both of them on cooldown. So you can just set out whichever you want. The zombies are currently doing their job, even if they're dying.
Your ally is being attacked. Your base is under attack.
Some might
We're all
go
gonna die.
required, but Not totally.
Our allies look like they could use forces are taking damage.
What did I forget? Oh, Infested Armory, my bad. Right. Plant itself over here. Get the Infested Armory.
Your allies are
upgrade,
having all the
get the
fun
next
over
upgrade.
there. Your forces are taking damage.
That's the thing about the Dominion.
Right, and then you just start
Even
pushing
in a
in this
crisis,
direction.
Our rule of law
So
holds
you can see our
firm.
windows have skyrocketed.
Back. We're all gonna die.
Ah, come on. Unleash the Horde.
Where are the minerals? I was told there would be minerals.
We have some spare CVs. Yes, we do. We can go repair this. Are they gonna make it? I think it's gonna make it. I could dodge it. Like I could just move this actually, but you know. Unleash the Horde. There they are.
Your
Look at the
forces are
Horde,
taking
nice.
damage.
Right. How many barracks do we have? So this map, again, I prefer to keep my barracks here because from here you can kind of like
Our allies are getting into trouble
position
again.
here, shelter position here, and also start working on down here. Okay, put it here and
The
just play
enemy has
berserkly.
taken an interest in our base.
Ah,
The other
perfect
guy is
example.
attacking you.
Now
That
we have
hardly
this
seems fair.
strike force. Oh boy, I need to micro this a bit.
Your army has encountered the enemy. Your
Oh
ally
boy,
is being
frames are gonna
attacked.
drop.
Another void shard has been
Ah,
destroyed.
that happens when you play stat bit,
Thus
especially with Swan.
Vidania.
I mean Stukov. That's what I forgot. Oh, I actually forgot to hotkey the. Right, let's get some upgrades.
Our allies are getting into trouble
Buy
again.
what we can. Pull our forces back. Oh dear, I pressed the wrong button. That's what happens when you misclick on the Horde. Actually, you know what?
At least my army has prior experience.
Alright, we don't
with
need that
dying.
anymore. We could send this to the front. But creep more quickly.
What needs killing?
You know what? No, instead of sending the zombies there, the next wave of infested colonists, I'm gonna send them to the mech overseer. But I do have an overseer. Yes, I do. Okay, where are the rest of the cars?
Mutation complete.
I should
It'll
get
take
the other
more than
upgrade.
a
I
few
forgot
void
about that.
shards to defeat the Dominion.
Alright, so these guys are doing
Nothing
this,
lasts long.
and that's done.
Home
Unleash
stretch,
the next
commanders.
horde.
One more
All
group
of
of shards
it.
to go.
I start pushing down in the other direction.
These pirates just don't learn, do they? Commanders, it's
But
time
here's
to
the thing, when you play
educate
with
them.
Stukov, you will always have these free units from the infested colonist compound. Then you should deploy these Cyberbidders in order to do it. In fact, is it worth it? Yep, let's send the Alexander to 1v1 the pirate ship. It's quite interesting, the Alexander being the former flagship of the UED. And with that,
Drop everything. Your
our
units are getting
strike
killed.
force are very, very expensive diamondbacks. They're just chilling. I could send them to go and micro, but I'm also a little bit lazy.
Jerks want to destroy
Aha,
our
here we
home.
go.
Do not let them.
I can, again, I can unleash the apocalypse whenever I
Your
want,
army has
but I don't
encountered
need
the
to.
Piracy in the skies above Core Hall? Not on my watch.
Okay, frames are probably gonna drop. A
Your
lot of
Zerg
statement out there.
extra terrifying.
Yeah, forces are doing what they can. Buy a few
Your
more.
ally mutation complete.
Okay,
Your
send the
ally is
horde
being
right
attacked.
there. Move these a little bit closer. Where's the compound?
Our allies look like they could
There
use
it
a
is.
hand. Your forces are taking damage.
They have underestimated our abilities.
Plenty of forces, including our ally. Move this a bit
Your ally is being
closer.
attacked. Massacre, bloodbath,
Again,
carnage,
diamondbacks being
butchery.
held in reserve. These are still on cooldown. Yep, a few more. That's nice.
Your
But we
allies
still
are having
have
all
this
the fun over there.
infested marine core that we're gonna spend like close to all of it. And yeah, we should be able to win for this fight right here, right now. But again, on principle, I'm not going to be committing the diamondbacks.
Your forces are taking
They're there
damage.
for emergency situations. Again, I will be doing another build on the diamondbacks themselves. In fact, if
Your
you
Zerg
want
are
to be
now
fancy, you
extra
can micro
terrifying.
a little bit. Actually, I didn't want to get them. I didn't want them to get stunned more because they'll end up blocking the ramp rather than us losing the units. So the idea of Stukov's Horde army is really much more of
Arming
a
infantry.
of an outlasting them, right? Like Amon could kill 100 plus.
Your
Oh boy,
forces
look
are
at the
taking
favors.
damage.
Dropping bad.
Not today,
Homegate should be
Avon.
better.
We'll obliterate every void
I
shark
wonder if
you
our
stick
friend
in the
here is
ground.
trying to tax my PC settings.
I will see the enemy in here.
Actually, the friend explained it to me
Army
like
has
the two
encountered
things
the
that will
enemy.
cause this kind of lag is number one, the number of units on
encountered the
screen,
enemy.
which tends to happen with Stukov. The other is the acceleration fields from Deadman, which means
Excellent
everything
work,
needs to move
Commanders.
fast. A lot more
That
calculations
void
need to be
shard
done,
is toast.
which really
The
messes things up.
servants of Belshir are unstoppable.
Hopefully something that will be
Don't just
optimized
stand there,
in the
shoot
upcoming
back.
Stormgate.
Your ally is being attacked.
And we are done. GG, well played.
I was given a hero's burial. Now I am the one who buries the dead.
Yep, well, that is a short overview on how you can play Stukov. It's just one of many different ways. I will be doing future builds where I focus on, for example, bunkers. I will be doing diamondbacks. Oh, and Stukov air at the very least. Maybe more stuff as we go on. Yep, the bunkers, banshees. Oh, air is such a tricky build. But also mass diamondbacks. Alright, so that's that. If you like this content, do like and subscribe if not for me. For the Zergling. Who comes to say? Nom 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 nom.